tips, you need them all. I got them tips, you want them all. Come get them tips, you need them all. I got them tips, you want them all. Come get them tips, come get this tip.
What's up, bros and broettes? It's the Bro Hammer here. Just got done at the gym, trained some back, biceps, did my 100 push-ups, my 4 sets of pull-ups. I forgot to hit abs. Dang. No, I did do abs. Haha. I did some leg lifts on the leg lift machine. Hit those lower abs. So yeah, on top of 40 minutes of cardio, 20 on the treadmill before the workout, for the weight training, and then 20 on the Stairmaster. Finished strong, man. Doing good, doing real good. 24 days of clean eating. This is the longest I've ever went without a cheat meal, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing right now. Really liking the results I'm getting. My body is changing. To me, it's dramatically, you know. Even though I see myself every day, I can kind of see different changes, you know, every couple of days. And just kind of goes to show you how important the diet is. But yeah, I just wanted to make a little quick tips video concerning, you know, training around injuries or, you know, little nagging aches and pains. So I was thinking to myself the other day, my knees have been bothering me, and I believe it's because of the extra cardio that I've been doing in the mornings. It's just adding up, taking a toll, especially on that treadmill. Yeah, that treadmill is really, you know, it's a lot of poundage on the knees and the ankles and everything. So my knees have been bothering me a little bit, and it's kind of making it difficult to squat heavy weights. And to be honest, I really, like in January, I was able to go up to 405 for about 10 reps on squats, easy. And then knees started barking. I haven't been past, I went past 315 a couple of times. I went up to about 375 a few times, but I just haven't went past that. My knees just won't allow it. You know, so I'm sitting here thinking, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, sometimes deal with injuries or nagging aches and pains, but we don't want those type of things to hinder our progress. So there's a few ways you can work around them. You can do foam rolling out, because sometimes our knee pains stem from our bodies just being misaligned. So, or you know, certain muscles pulling things out of line, if that makes sense. You know, especially in the back, you know, that whole chain right there from the core all the way down, you know, it could just, it can do a number on your knees. For example, I really like to get adjusted every 2 weeks. Can't afford it. If I could, I would. And I noticed that after I get an adjustment, my knee pain is gone. So that's just letting me know that, you know, when my hips are out of whack, when they're you know, one is higher than the other and I need to be adjusted, it causes, you know, my knees to hurt. So I probably need to go get adjusted, but that's one thing you can do, get into regular adjustments if you can. Deep tissue massage, that'll help. Making sure you stay hydrated, that could be a problem. You know, if you're not properly hydrated, you know, your joints may be dry. You know, your joints aren't lubricated. You don't have a lot of fluid in your bodies. There's joint supplements that you could take. I mean, you could take an ibuprofen. You know, I don't suggest doing that on a regular basis, but that'll definitely help with inflammation. As far as what exercises you could do, so say like for me, for instance, I can't really go as heavy as I want to go, or as I need to go for me to feel like to get some real good work on squats. 225, I went to 225 last week and it just didn't feel right. And maybe, you know, I didn't roll out. I probably should have rolled out before I started squatting. That would have made sense, but I didn't do that, you know, just being lazy. Instead of doing regular barbell squats, you know, switch it up, do hack squats. Do hack squats and really focus on the squeezing, you know, the quads. And when I do hack squats, I can go heavy. You know, I can go up to five plates on each side. When you're doing free weight, you have to use different stabilizer muscles to stabilize and balance the weight. On hack squats, the machine takes care of that for you. So it alleviates a little of that pressure off of the knees and the hips. Leg press, whether that be a lying leg press or just the seated, like the 90-degree leg press, a seated leg press, you can do that. The shoulders, like I've been having a little shoulder pain in my left shoulder. And one of the ways that I work around that, I use a Smith machine, or I use the hammer strength machines before I go to the free weight bench press, because I'm getting the blood flowing, I'm loosening everything up. Sometimes you just changing the order of your exercises, which you should be doing anyway every few workouts. That can help. Really, on the bench press, I can save that for the end of the workout and still get good work, still go up to 315 for reps. I really don't have any interest in going any higher than that. I'm gonna try to work myself up to 405. I'm gonna do that for y'all. 315 for reps, that's good enough for me. At the end of the workout, I'm still getting good work, and I'm not dealing with any shoulder or elbow pain because I'm nice and warmed up. I've loosened up all the joints, lubricated the joints, and that's another reason why I also do the 20 minutes of cardio before hitting the weights. And I'm not doing anything strenuous, like I'm not running on the treadmill or walking very fast. It's either the bike or the treadmill, and I'm going at a moderate pace. 3 miles per hour on the treadmill, just to warm up the body, loosen up, get the blood flowing, to make everything go smoothly in the weight training. It's just, you have to do those type of things to help your body, get around those nagging injuries. You got to train smart, like Floyd Mayweather says. Train smarter, not harder. And eating right. I mean, of course, that's the foundation to everything. Proper nutrition will take care of it could possibly alleviate some aches and pains. Certain foods are anti-inflammatories. Now, don't ask me which ones, because I can't think of them off the top of my head. If you're eating right, you're eating properly, your body's going to function properly. I liken it to certain cars. You just can't put regular unleaded in a Ferrari for it to work right. It might run off of that, but is it going to run to full capacity? No. You need to put whatever fuel that high performance car requires. Same thing with your body. Stretching helps a lot. Personally, I don't do it as often as I should. My wife, when she works out with me, she's like, you need to stretch. And I do need to stretch. Because we're doing heavy lifts, repetitive motions, our bodies tend to, stiffen up. Basically, just to wrap this up, as far as working around injuries or aches and pains. Now, if you're seriously injured, some things you just might not want to do. You got a sprained ankle or something, knee. You don't need to be doing leg stuff, all right? But if it's just like a nagging type of pain and aches, which we all pretty much deal with. Everybody that trains on a regular basis, lifts weights on a regular basis, you're gonna have some kind of aches and pains. Sometimes it's just, figuring out what you can do, what doesn't cause you that much pain, that can substitute certain exercise. Like I was saying with the hack squats, instead of doing barbell squats, try hack squats. See how that works for you. Takes a little pressure off the knees. Instead of doing barbell shoulder press or dumbbell shoulder press, try the shoulder press on the Smith machine or the hammer strength. You're still working the muscle, and you're taking the stabilization aspect out of it, so you're just hitting the target muscle. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to, that was just something that was on my mind and heart, just to get out there to people. Like, you can work around injuries, aches and pains. You don't want to allow those things to hold you back. I know sometimes it gets frustrating. For me, personally, it's frustrating that my knees are bothering me right now, but I ain't gonna let it stop me. It's not gonna stop me. Rawr! Yeah. I'm gonna do the work, because the work needs to be done.
Tips, you need them all. I got them tips, you want them all.
Yeah.